The camera was not on, so I wanted to make sure you guys you were recording. So, all right, now whenever you're ready.
Hello and welcome board members. We're here today to introduce to you a mobile app that's going to change the face of the music festival game. My name's Marian Jones, project lead.
My name is Ana Luisa Velasquez. I'm acting as the social media.
I'm Valentina Morsell. I'm head of marketing and distribution.
I'm Douglas Sheffer. I'm in charge of financials.
And I'm Monica Mercedes, and I work with legal and ethical.
SFX is the largest global producer of electronic music festivals. Their goal is to provide the ultimate festival for their customers. We are all here aware of the financial problems that SFX faced last year. Our primary challenge is to improve our existing brand image for SFX. Another important challenge that SFX faces is the high production cost and low revenue. SFX came into the industry with full force. We are acting here as an idea development, marketing and promotion team. We will take the opportunity to rebrand the subsidiary mobile app Beatport as SFX Stream, an extreme experience. SFX Stream will generate $750 million by the end of 2017, and this will help us with the current financials.
Our target audience is between the ages of 18 and 25-year-olds, males and females. This market is primarily Caucasian and earns an income of $30,000 to $40,000 annually. The bulk of this audience is in college or freshly graduated from. They're likely single and without children. They pose an energetic and fun-loving demeanor, as well as a knowledge of EDM and festival cultures. This is a tech-savvy customer base with experience using mobile apps. We hope with our app to be able to give these users a truly successful festival experience. SFX Stream will be heavily promoted on social media, all SFX social media, including all subsidiaries and each individual festival. Aside from webpage and social media promotion, we will be releasing demonstration videos via YouTube as part of our marketing campaign, such as the one behind me. As for distribution, we will be placing our app on iTunes initially, and shortly after we will be releasing it on the Android App Store, Google Play. We'll be doing this in this order because of the fact that it's a lot more difficult to get the app on the iTunes platform due to regulations and restrictions.
There are a few competitors in our market. Two of the primary competitors are South by Southwest Go and AEG Live, which is Coachella's mobile app. Our mobile app is implementing all of the same features that these mobile apps implement, except for the augmented reality live stream that Coachella implemented just last year, which we hope to implement in our future endeavors. With our innovation and creativity, we plan and expect to stay in fair competition with our competitors.
When it comes down to the overall economic impact, music festivals generally boost the economy of festivals they are located in. For example, in 2015, Ultra Music Festival generated $79 million from the city of Miami. SFX currently operates in 19 countries and on 4 different continents. Due to the recent rise in electronic dance music in the last 5 to 10 years, EDM festivals have seen an increase of attendance since then. For example, the US-based attendance since 2007 has risen to 1.4 million attendees in 2015.
In addition to SFX Entertainment's normal operations, we will be adding a merchandising department as well as training for any employees that are going to be directly dealing with the app. We're also going to be implementing our features into the app formerly known as Beatport with a whole new look. For at creating our app, there's a couple of legal aspects that we need to worry about. We will have a legal department that's going to compose our terms and conditions. And our main concern, though, is our customer information. We will be partnering with Square Cash, and in order to properly encrypt all of our customer-sensitive information so they're protected.
I'm going to walk you through a little bit of what our mobile app is going to look like. Our main page here, you see 3 features: SFX Live, Extreme Sound, and SFX Fest. If you click on SFX Live, it's going to take you to our different SFX festivals, which you can click on. I'm going to click on Mysteryland here. It's going to take you to our page where you can choose the quality of the live stream that you want and the price that you're willing to pay for the different locations of the Mysteryland Festival. Go back to the main screen and you click on Extreme Sound. This is our audio and video streaming service with 3 different tiers. We have a free Tier 1, which is free, Tier 2 at $10.99, and Tier 3 at $15.99, which unlocks everything. You get to stream audio and video, unlimited streaming, and you have access to all audio and video downloads as well. But our most unique feature is SFX Fest, where you can activate your festival account by entering your ticket confirmation number or by purchasing an SFX festival ticket. This then unlocks your festival account where you will have access to all of these different features, like a grounds GPS, a grounds taxi, etc. And this is individualized for each festival that SFX puts on.
At a first glance, when you look at these numbers, they may seem overly high, a little bit ambitious. But the key thing to remember about these annual revenue amounts is that we're taking advantage, this proposal takes advantage of many different revenue streams. For example, our highest potential earner would be festival live streaming, where we project that we could earn up to as much as $480 million within the first year of implementation. When it comes down to the overall cost of this project, these costs are high because we are going to be pushing our app pretty hard once we have to release. One cost I want to point out is the restructure cost, which will be $1.5 million, and that would be for the rebranding and restructuring of Beatport and the addition of another department. Another thing I want to point out is within the first year, we expect to pay roughly about 40% of SFX's current $490 million debt back. And then by the end of 2018, we expect to pay back the final debt amount.
And I'm going to walk you through how we're going to do this. We have already started our research and development and have already defined our business strategy and plan. What we need to do next is apply for and obtain all the appropriate licenses and permits that we'll need to implement this proposal. And the last step is to execute our marketing plan for our product launch party on May 6, 2017. In year 2, we're going to hire additional help for our app development team and focus mainly on brand development since we are rebranding Beatport. In year 3, we are going to implement new technology, train for new technology, and focus mainly on product development and product expansion.
As you all can see, we have an extremely bright future ahead of us. In the future, we also want to expand into different markets of music. We also want to implement augmented and virtual reality, as Marian said before, into our live stream as well.
This is SF Extreme, bringing you an extreme experience. I want to thank you for being here today, and now I will open up the floor for any questions you may have.
You mentioned that the financials are, they seem very difficult to achieve. Did you compare this to what the Coachella app is making and what South by Southwest app is making, and how you arrived at all these figures for?
Yeah, I'll take this. First of all, we did research what a lot of apps and a lot of festivals are doing for merchandise sales. But what it came down to after throughout our research, we went by best guess. If you turn to page 14 of the proposal, you can see an overall breakdown of the full revenue. And what we did is we essentially had to go by best guess for what we would sell for each category. And when you look at those numbers, in 2015, SFX held 99 festivals that had an overall attendance of 10,000 attendees or more. Some festivals, for example, like Tomorrowland, Germany, I believe it is, had 150,000 to 200,000 people attending. And when we figured upon the 99 festivals, we averaged roughly about 40% of those festivals could sell these projected sales figures we had. So take the sales take the sales, times it by 40% of the festivals, and that's what we came up with for our number. So for example, to explain more about the live stream, we projected that for each festival, for 40% of the full year's festivals, we could sell about 100,000 live streams. And due to the fact that SFX does operate in 19 countries and on 4 different continents, it doesn't seem like that overly ambitious of a number. So out of that 100,000 times it by the 40 festivals, we look at roughly about 40 million people in a year could order our live stream. And even if you reduce that number down by half, which is 480 million, when you reduce that number down by half, you're still looking at $240 million in sales with only 50,000 people ordering the ticket, 40% of the festivals held by SFX.
And is Beatport making, that's what it's called, making money right now?
Beatport has actually discontinued their app because of the financial standings of SFX Live Entertainment.
That's why we're hoping to rebrand the whole entire company and app.
You guys, you guys all might be wondering why a company like SFX, you saw those crowds,